This is my Motorola Cliq. A lot of you guys are thinking about getting this phone, but you want to see me put it head to head against some other popular phones like the iPhone 3GS or the Motorola Droid. There are dozens of phones that you want to see go at it with the Motorola Cliq, but I can't afford them all. So I listened to you guys and I picked the most requested phone, and we're going to have an event that I like to call the Gadget Brawl between the Motorola Cliq and the Samsung specs. Both phones are going to step into the arena, but only one of the phones, well, both of them are going to step out of the arena. I mean, I'm pretty good with taking care of my electronics, so yeah, they'll both step out in great condition. Since this is my first Gadget Brawl, let me explain how it works. There are going to be several rounds. Each phone can win up to 5 points in each round. And at the end of the Gadget Brawl, I'm going to total up the total number of points, and the phone with the most points is going to be the winner. First round is all about the battery life. Now, the Cliq is a device that you have to charge every day. I said that before. Sometimes you won't even make it to the end of the day without a charge. Motorola has released a software update that's supposed to help extend the Cliq's battery life, but I haven't really noticed it. The battery on the specs is incredible. I haven't charged it in 3 days, and it still has full bars, given I haven't used it, but still, 3 bars is incredible. For this round, the specs gets 5, and the Cliq gets 2. The next round is all about design. Now, when I first saw the Motorola Cliq, I liked the design. Aside from the lack of the trackball, I found it to be a very attractive phone. I liked the keyboard. I found it comfortable to use, nice size, especially coming from the Palm Pre. So this phone was great when I first saw it, until I saw the specs. Now, not only is this phone thinner than the Cliq, it's shorter and not as wide as the Cliq as well. Simply put, this phone is like a ball of sex in your hands. Your eyes are not deceiving you. This is a color screen. You get all your basic colors in there. You get purple, blue, red. I don't think it does pink very well. The red is kind of pinkish, if that means anything to you. This round is going to the specs. The specs gets 5, while the Cliq gets 1. Next round is all about features. Now, the Cliq has a 5-megapixel camera with video capture. It also has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, 3G speeds, media player, plays music and video. It also downloads music and video, a bunch of apps, yada yada yawn. Now, the specs doesn't have a fancy 5-megapixel camera. Frankly, it doesn't need it. Phones with cameras are insecure. Who do you think you're fooling, Cliq? I know you had an abusive father who didn't hug you when you were little, but to make it an even playing field, I'm going to say that the specs has a 13-megapixel camera, more than twice that of the Motorola Cliq. And I'm also going to say it takes full HD Blu-ray quality video. Jealous much? Not only does it have those impressive features, but when you read the box, you find out something very interesting about this phone. Plus, it's at Metro enabled, so you can download ringtones, games, and much more. What does much more mean, you ask? Good question. Same question I had. So I called up a Samsung representative, and they told me that the much more means time travel. That's right. This phone is capable of time travel. All you got to do is pay $2 to configure the built-in flux capacitor, and you can go to any point in time. You just have to follow the FTTL, the federal time travel laws. You can't speak to older or future versions of yourself. You can't take pictures of any point in time. You can't steal any artifacts, being that they can make you a billionaire. Basically, all you can do is go to a different time and look at stuff. Not worth $2 to me. I already have the History Channel. Bet you didn't see this coming. The specs wins this round. And since I can only go up to 5, it only wins by 5 to -1 million. So far, the Samsung specs has taken quite the lead, but we'll see if the Motorola Cliq can gain some ground in the final round. Call quality. Motorola Cliq is on T-Mobile's network, and call quality is good. A little too good, some might say. I found myself talking for hours on end to people I just don't care for, waiting for my signal to drop, but no luck. Even when I drove under a tunnel, still was there. The Samsung specs is on Metro PCS, and I have no problem with their network. I drop about 80% of my calls, and lucky for me, about 80% of the people who call me are people I don't like, or creditors. It's like Metro is doing what I don't have the balls to do. Hanging up on people I don't want to talk to. For that, the Specs wins this round 5-2, making the Specs today's winner by 1,000,009 points. Maybe next time, Motorola Cliq. Maybe next time.